pink top with the pink flowers on?
I'm 8 months pregnant. Yours is the only stuff that fits me. I'm still going shopping with Dorian.
Oh, well, I've got to. I'm shopping for 2 now, haven't I? You ain't been using my bras as well, have you?
Not since we got a new hammock for the garden.
All the underwiring's knackered. I get more uplift from an old string vest.
Get us some support tights while you're out. The way my varicose veins are throbbing, I'm going to end up with legs like 2 lumps of Stilton.
Listen to us two. If you close your eyes, we sound just like Kate and Naomi.
Time will catch up with them. Kate Moss will be in the shower one day, feel something brush against the back of her knees and realise it's the cheeks of her Harris.
Get the iron out. I'll have to wear my blue one.
You can't wear your blue one, it's in the wash. It's really comfortable.
Oh, good.
Well, it makes sense to wear your stuff. There's no point going out and buying a whole new wardrobe. I mean, once the baby's born, I'll be normal again. I'm not saying that you're not normal. I mean, of course you're normal. I just mean what's normal for me. I mean, being big isn't normal for me. Being big is normal for you. Oh, for God's sake, you know what I mean.
When I woke up this morning, the sky was blue, the birds were singing and life was sweet. Now 5 minutes with you and I feel like Quasimodo on a bad hump day.
Well, you could always...
Oh, don't tell me. Lose a bit of weight. Why should I punish myself just because society says anyone over a size 16 belongs in a circus? Big is what I am and big is beautiful.
Good for you, that's right.
No, it's not, you stupid cow.
Let's keep an eye on her. Oh, my God. I've never seen so much nylon in my life. The static electricity is incredible. I feel all my body hair straightening.
Nylon, they're polyester.
Oh, the Rolls Royce of the man-made fibre, you should have said. There isn't any rayon, is there? If there's rayon, I'm leaving.
If that's a promise, I'll find some.
What are you looking for?
I don't know. I just want something to brighten myself up. Seeing Tracy in my gears made me feel really frumpy and dowdy.
Well, let's ignore this schmutter and go and look at the designer labels.
No. They may be designer, but they ain't designed for me. They've got nothing nice in my size.
Well, let's just look.
No. I don't want to look like mutton dressed as lamb. It's very tacky when a woman tries to squeeze herself into clothes she should have stopped wearing 20 or 30 years ago. This ain't bad. What?
Right, that's the one. I'm going down. Excuse me, could I have a word with you, please?
If you want a cuppa, you'll have to make it yourself. The baby keeps sitting on me bladder, so I'm incontinent now. It wasn't this bad with Garfi. Of course, that was 20-odd years ago. My body could cope with babies then. But...
Where is your sister?
I don't know. She went shopping with you.
I lost her.
You lost Sharon? That's impossible, Dot. I know. I've tried enough times. She's always the loudest thing in the room. She lost you. You must have annoyed her.
15 minutes I waited for her in lingerie. I became so self-conscious I had to buy something.
Show us. Not really you, are they? You went in for those tiny thong things you cut cheese with.
Actually, they're for Michael, my latest distraction.
Helping you get over Richard, is he?
Actually, he's very like Richard in many ways. Urbane, sophisticated, lousy in bed. I thought forcing him to go to the office in my underwear might put a bit of fizz into his jism.
All right.
Is that it?
Sorry. Whose are these?
Michael's. Her lay for today.
Here's your support tights.
Oh, cheers.
Anyone want a cup of tea?
You all right, Shao? Something happened? Tell us.
After you left, I went to the checkout to pay for the tights and the bras. Then as I was walking away, this woman came up behind me and put her hand on my shoulder.
Oh, my God, the store detective. It was the blouse, wasn't it? You couldn't afford it, so you decided to shoplift it. Oh, typical. Well, if you want me to stand as a character witness, the answer is no. I refuse to be tainted by your nefarious activities.
I don't believe you sometimes, Sharon. I am this close to having a baby. How can you be so selfish? I'll be the only one on the maternity ward getting visiting orders instead of new baby cards.
That's what I love about you two. Always right behind me. Knives at the ready.
So who was it, then?
If you must know, it was a woman from a modelling agency. She wants me to go on an audition.
Yeah, right. Who was it really?
I just told you.
You a model?
I'm going to hit someone in a minute.
So what does she want you to model? Gloves?
Well, they'd have to be boxing gloves. I've seen daintier bunches of bananas.
All the way home, I thought to myself, no, don't tell them to. They'll only take the mick. Then I thought, no, they're my sister and my best friend. They couldn't be so cruel.
Are you serious?
Her name's Babs. She works for an agency that specialises in plus-size models. That's bigger women.
Sounds a bit dodgy to me. They'll probably get you in there, give you a few drinks, and before you know it, you'll have your kit off and be laid out on a rug with a whip in one hand and one of your front knees in the other.
I'm not stupid. They're a packer agency. They've been hired by the department store.
They probably approached anyone who came through the checkout sideways.
Let's not be negative, Tracy. I think you have to do this. Well, at worst, it's a couple of hours out your life, and at best, who knows what it could lead to? It could open all sorts of doors for me. You. I mean you.
Lovely. Okay. Yeah, put those together. Thank you. Fantastic. Here we go.
I'm going.
Don't be silly.
Lovely.
Is it me or is it hot in here?
You need to loosen some underwear.
Oh, love to. Don't crowd me, Sharon. I want to get spotted like you were.
Do you really want to be the woman in the stair lift, Ed?
Sharon, you found us. Thanks so much for coming.
Hello, I'm Dorian. Now, if Vogue needs an icon for the more mature woman, or if Nicole needs a mama, I am available.
How did you get in here?
Take no notice, she's with me.
Right. Sorry about all the chaos. We're in the middle of an underwear shoot. Keith's the photographer. As soon as he's free, we'll have a chat. I've got to dash. Grab yourselves a coffee.
Photographer? I thought it was just me and Babs having a little chat.
It's so unfair. This is where I belong. I belong with the beautiful people.
What as? A warning against cheap moisturiser?
Excuse me.
Dorian?
I am going to the ladies. Oh, excuse me. I thought it was the ladies. Oh, God, that was heaven.
White, milky and weak.
Yeah, you are a bit.
No, I want you to make me my coffee.
How can I say this without causing offence? Cobblers.
I'm here to audition.
Ain't we all, love?
What are you? A backdrop?
Don't ever go at me. It weren't my fault you was born with no knockers.
Well, I knew they were looking for the face of the millennium. I didn't realise they wanted the dome as well.
You know, if you had candy floss for feet as well as brains, you'd be a dead ringer for a cotton bud.
Lard ass.
Stick insect.
Good, making friends. Keith's ready for us, Sharon. Bring a coffee.
You're dead if you set one foot in anal.
I'd have to be.
Keith, Sharon. Sharon, Keith.
Hello?
Oh, yeah. See what you mean, Babs. She's fab.
Me?
Yes, darling. OK if I take a Polaroid?
Of course.
Cheers.
What's this all about, Babs?
We're setting up a catalogue shoot for a range of holiday clothes designed for the bigger woman.
About time. I get fed up wandering around Monte Carlo in me baggy T-shirts.
Our brief was to find girls with a really natural quality.
Oh, I'm with you. If it looks good on me, it'll look good on anyone.
Client's knocked out. Congratulations, Sharon.
What's he mean?
You've got the job. It's only going to be a day's work and it's a flat fee of £1,000. Is that OK?
I can't believe it! I've got the job, I'm a model!
I knew I could do it.
You must be a very proud mum.
I've got it!
Never.
I did!
You never.
I did!
You never.
I did!
You never.
Are we going to do this all day? Oh, it's brilliant, isn't it? Oh, got to go wee. Oh.
Please for her.
Yeah, of course.
I hate her for it.
So do I.
I always wanted to be a model.
She'll get a brilliant makeover, lovely clothes to wear. I want that.
It doesn't matter that she's a fat model. She's still a model.
I feel so jealous.
I hate her.
Me too.
You're pleased for me, ain't you?
Ecstatic.
Over the moon.
Well, that's good then.
Great. Now I'm constipated as well as incontinent.
Where's Sharon?
Upstairs trying on more new clothes. She hasn't stopped buying for herself since she got this modelling job. She's saying staring at herself in the mirror for hours, like a huge budgie.
That's not very fair.
What you after?
Looking good, eh?
Oh, fantastic.
You sure you can afford all these new clothes?
I'll get an advance on me fee. Remember, I'm Sharon T now, fashion model.
Sharon T.
Bab said I needed something with a ring to it.
I'll get you a little bell and a bit of cuttlefish.
I've got something to show you. There's an article about you in the local paper.
You didn't tell me you was in the paper.
I didn't know. Local girl wins modelling contract. Sharon Theodopoulos, blah, 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 blah. I hope to be Hainault's answer to Sophie Dahl. Quit glamorous Sharon. In addition to her newfound modelling career, Sharon is also director of local cleaning firm Maids of Ongar, which she runs with Chigwell socialite Dorian Green and her sister Tracy, 49. Are you responsible for this?
Well, as your manager, it is my duty to get you exposure. I even got maids of honour mentioned. Clever, eh?
Hold on. Manager?
I can do this. Your success will be my success. The world of glamour is where I belong. Oh, please say yes, Sharon. I don't even want paying. I'll take 15% of what I get you, just so you don't feel you're taking advantage of me.
10% and I'll live with the guilt.
Done. You won't regret it. You're not losing weight, are you?
No, it's this suit. Makes me look thinner, doesn't it?
Just remember what Keith said. Stick insects like Jodie Kidd are 10 a penny. But your combination of 70% body fat and bone structure are rarer than fingers on a leper. Here's a Mars bar. Gotta go. Calls to make.
See that, Trace? All those years we lived next door to Erica and we never even knew it. What time's your appointment at the clinic?
2:30.
Oh, come on then. Hope we bump into someone we know. I love this suit.
You've got one poxy modelling job. You ain't Claudia Schiffer.
What's the matter with you? You've had the ump ever since I had the audition. I reckon you're jealous.
Do you reckon? You're all glamour and new outfits, and all I've got are support tights and a plastic sheet on my bed in case I wet myself.
It's only until you have the baby. Then everything will be back to normal.
No, it won't. It'll get worse. It's just brought it home to me how stupid I was thinking I could cope with a baby at my age.
I'll be here to help you, won't I?
No, you won't. If this modelling takes off, you'll be jetting off all over the place. The Bahamas.
I haven't had my first shoot yet. Bahamas.
See, you're thinking about it.
It's not going to happen, though, is it?
Certainly not to me, it's not. I really resent this baby. It's going to ruin my life.
You don't mean that.
Yes, I do.
Where are you going?
Where do you think I'm going? Where do I ever go? To the clinic.
Well, hang on a minute. I'll come with you.
No, I'd rather go on my own.
Suit yourself.
I will.
Tracy Stubbs?
Before you ask, the fabulous Sharon T is upstairs, sat on her perch.
Our first fashion shoot. Exciting, isn't it?
I can hardly contain myself.
Oh, that'll be the incontinence. You are coming, Tracy, aren't you?
No.
Oh, Tracy. This jealousy is such a negative emotion. You must purge yourself.
Oh, shut up, Oprah. It's got nothing to do with being jealous. I can't come today because I've got to go back to the hospital for an emergency scan. When the doctor examined me yesterday, she said that the baby felt small. They're worried that it might not be all right.
Tracy.
It's all my fault. You should have heard the terrible things I was saying about it yesterday, how I resented it. It's a judgment on me.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. Have you told Sharon?
No, I don't want to spoil today for her. She thinks I'm still being bitchy. Don't say anything.
But she'd want to know. You've got to have someone to go with you. I'll make an excuse and come.
She'll know there's something wrong. Having someone with me won't make any difference. If there's a problem, there's a problem.
Have you looked out the window? Have you looked out the window? Have you seen the car they've sent for me? It's only a bleeding Merc, isn't it?
Lovely.
Are you still not coming, face ache?
No.
Up yours, then.
Up yours and all the brass knobs on.
Don't forget to polish them.
Oh, you have got to be joking.
You're supposed to be my manager, aren't you? Now manage this or get the bus. I'm going then.
Bye. Thanks, Dor.
Hi, Sharon. How are you? Fab. Now, I want you to remember you're the #1 girl today, and we're all here to keep you relaxed and happy. So any problems, don't hesitate to say. This is Angela, your stylist.
Hi there.
Susan will be looking after your hair, Michaela's makeup, Fiona's your dresser, and for absolutely anything else in the whole wide world, just ask our runner, Emily.
Babs, I am actually Sharon's manager now.
So is there a problem?
No.
Fine. Yes.
Can I get you a coffee or anything?
2 cappuccinos.
There isn't a machine.
Oh, dear. You'll have to go out from them, won't you?
OK. So you passed your audition and I failed mine. And I've got to do this job because I've got bills to pay. But there is nothing that you can make me do that'll make me feel inferior to you.
2 sugars.
Is that more comfortable now, Sharon?
Perfect. Just the right height. The stool was a bit too high.
Okay, Sharon. Now twinkle for me, baby. Blow me away. Good girl.
More teeth, Sharon. More teeth.
No, darling. You're fine as you were. That's it.
Drop the left shoulder. Looks like you've got a hump.
Now it looks like she's got a hump. As you were, please, darling.
Stop! Stop! Your nose is shining. Looks like you've got a 60-watt bulb shoved up your left nostril. Who is responsible for makeup?
Babs!
Why don't you come into the next room? We're opening a bottle of champagne.
No, I really think I should stay with my client.
I'll be an ex-client if you don't get your arse out of here in the next 10 seconds.
Don't mean to be personal, but just a pain in the arse of your mum.
She's my grandmother, actually.
All right, let's do some work. Oh, yeah, that's brilliant. Yeah. Yeah, yes! Good girl. God, it's good working with a real woman after all those stick insects. Love it!
Did you hear that, Cotton Bud? Trace! Tracy!
Sharon! You see, it was the last bottle of champagne. It just went to my head.
Well, it had to. You'd already drunk enough to fill up the rest of your body. Now sit there and behave yourself. Trace! Where's she got to?
Probably still at the hospital.
That was yesterday, you drunken old trout.
No, 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 no. She had to go again today for an emergency scan. Oops. I think I might have said too much.
Sharon?
Why didn't you tell me?
It's OK, it's my sister.
What's happened?
Nothing yet. She's just about to do the scan. How did it go today?
Don't worry about that now.
Oh, no, go and tell me. Take me mind off things.
It was great. Lovely makeover, got to wear lovely clothes, people running round after me. Even got to sleep with the photographer.
Never.
No, I never.
But you can't wait for your next shoot, eh?
Chance to be a fine thing. It was a one-off. I reckon I've had my 15 minutes of fame.
There you are, Mrs. Stubbs. There's baby.
Oh, Trace, it looks like me!
Is it OK, nurse?
It's fine. A little on the small side, but everything's perfect.
You don't want a big one, do you? It's not a cat flap you got down there.
We're out of tissues.
Oh, Shell. I can't tell you how relieved I am.
Well, something like this puts it all in perspective. Any other problems, I want to know about it. You stuff all this modelling lark. From now on, you and this baby come first.
Excuse me, are you Sharon Theodopolopoulos?
Recognise me from the local paper, do you?
No, there's some odd drunk woman on the telephone for you.
Nurse, could you see what sex it is?
Do you really want to know?
Yeah, but I don't want anyone else to know. Oh, that's brilliant. Trace, that was Dorian. Some bloke wants me to do some modelling. He's coming round to see me. I've only been in the game 5 minutes. Already they're gagging for me. So I really feel that my career's going to take off. Well, come on, hurry up.
This is me coming first, is it? Oh, my God.
Hello, Rodney Reigate. You must be Sharon. Your manager let me in before she nodded off.
Take no notice of her. Can Tracy get you anything? Tea or coffee?
Not just now, thanks.
So, you'd like me to do some modelling for you?
Yes, I think we can work together. I like what I see.
Ooh, great.
It'll be a studio shoot.
Well, I'm very experienced at those.
For a magazine.
Which magazine?
No, not which magazine. No, I'd like to use you in a gardening feature. Double-page spread.
Yeah, and I know where I'd like to put the staples.
I see you doing something along these lines.
She's spread all right. Naked with her legs in the air. What's this got to do with gardening?
Well, her head's on a grow bag.
Big, broad and bouncy. You pervert.
I'll have you know my sister's a proper fashion model.
Oh, yeah, they're all Cindy-flipping Crawford when they start love. But they're soon knocking on my door when the bills pile up.
I'll give you big, broad and bouncy.
Oh,